good afternoon, and welcome to Rubbing Minds. My name is Isabella Adediji. Compliments of the season. Yes, it's the Sunday before Christmas, and we do have a lovely show planned for you today. So bring out your Christmas hat. At some point, you'll see me all Christmassy, but this is your cue to get into the season of celebration, the season of carols, of celebrating the birth of our Lord Jesus Christ. But we start off the show on a Nollywood note. You'll agree with me that indeed it's Nollywood to the world. Nigerian stories continue to attract global audiences. Our characters, the cinematography, the storylines, the beauty of our culture, our heritage, our drama, our action, comedy, all wrapped in one. And the streaming platforms has meant that Nollywood is not just domiciled here in Nigeria or Africa through cable TV, but has gone literally to the world. Joining me today to discuss Nollywood, to discuss the advancements made in our film industry, and also his project that's currently streaming on Netflix, I have with me a filmmaker in the person of Vincent Okonkwo. Vincent, welcome to Rubbing Minds.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to have you. So I'll go right into it. When you look at Nollywood growing up and Nollywood now, what would you say has been responsible for that evolution, that change, and why do you think the world can't just get enough of us?
Okay, so looking back at when Netflix came into Nigeria and started acquiring started acquiring content. So what had happened was that they kind of empowered producers to think big. And initially we're boxed to a corner where our budgets were really low. And now we've become quite ambitious and looking to venture into very big productions so that we can tell our stories well enough to meet international standards. So it's a good one. And so far, compared to where we're coming from, is a significant improvement.
So you feel that having the streaming platforms come into the market has empowered filmmakers like yourself to be very bold and really reach for the top in terms of storytelling. So tell us about your project, The Covenant. What inspired it, and what has the reactions been like to it? And looking back, what are some of those high points?
Okay, so my first production was in 2021, Ponzi, and the journey has been very consistent and the growth has been, I can only thank God, because we also have producers who's had issues when they started and they were not able to keep going. And why Covenant is unique is because it's the first of its kind when it comes to that level of intense action. We wanted to do something really good. The picture is really good because I and the director, who is late now, we lost him last year, Dimeji Ajibola, he had a vision, and the vision was that we needed to do better. I've done different genres. I've done the societal ones, drama, comedy, and I wanted to try action. And it looked impossible initially, but with the assistance of the Nigerian Army to provide us with military gears and a lot of stuff, and it actually looked quite believable. And we had a DOP from South Africa, director of photography, that come in and was very particular about the color, the theme, and everything else. And Covenant is unique because it was able to capture an area where we don't really venture into, like the beauties of the Niger Delta. Even though it's not actually a Niger Delta story, it was cited there. And it's about an off-duty military officer who ventures into a mystical forest in search of his missing brother, who was presumed to be killed in action, and only to uncover a vengeance plot that's about 2 decades old. So just at the middle of a lot of things, people were trying to find the spare. The spare had a bit of immortality powers and some mystics part of it. But it was a good one, and so far the reactions have been really, really good, quite encouraging so far.
Let's talk about the cross collaboration between South Africa and Nigeria. A lot of times, people view Nollywood as, oh, you guys just do your own thing, but we're seeing that there are more collaborations happening, not just Nollywood and Hollywood, but also Nollywood within Africa. So tell us about that experience.
Okay, so I feel that they're a bit more advanced than we are in terms of level of exposure, technicalities, and all that. We still have a lot to learn, and we're picking up. We just have very few hands that actually invest in themselves to get to know more. So, like, we are looking to do a season 2, and in that season 2, we're trying a bit more of like a Pan-African a production this time around. We have more South Africans come on board. The director that has replaced the late Dimeji Ajibola is...
God rest his soul.
Yes, he's a South African. And then we have quite a lot of major technical team, like the editors and all of that will all be South African. So we're looking to see how we can at least collaborate and then, improve in our storytelling, improve in our post-production, and also improve with partnership that has to give opportunities for actors to also be a part of our productions as well. And hopefully, in the nearest future, there will be more collaborations. And when they say Pan-African, it's not just to bring a technical team. Let's carry them along, let's infuse them in the story. So they're just not passerbys, but they are an intricate part of the production. And that's what I'm looking to achieve in Covenant 2.
And keying into the December period, there's a lot of anticipation on things to watch in the cinema, things to watch on the screens. How are you keying into that energy, that Christmas energy that brings people together, whether it's going out as a family or staying back indoors and binge watching your favorite series?
Okay, so we've provided a lot of options. As you can see, there's quite a lot of traffic. I don't know. There's quite a lot of people in Lagos right now. So there are options. If you're going to the cinema, you have very good movies there available. And then if you feel that you just want to sit back, then The Covenant is there as well. And it's quite entertaining. Being a limited series, you have enough time to at least appreciate it. And then it's good. Christmas is a time for relaxation. And so far, the reception has been good. It's been really, really, at least above 70%. You can't please everybody, but at least majority seem to like it. Majority seem to have a lot of good things to say about it. And we're excited about it. We're motivated to do more because it's important as a producer that when you invest money to produce, that the reception from the audience is welcoming, encouraging enough for you to go back to set, and you are confident that you will like it.
As you were just speaking, all I could think of is soup way sweet na money kill. So I can just imagine what the budget was like and the bringing in, the expertise from South Africa. Like, how sustainable is that? How much did you spend? Were you able to recoup your money back? And can you continue to produce movie series at this level, like whether or not Netflix is buying or not buying?
Okay, so it's a complicated question because sometimes because I'm on air, I'm not able to give. But what I can say is, as creatives, we also have to be business-minded. So we have to be very careful about numbers and be realistic. What's the likely licensing fee and what's the price point for them to offer? And also, it's important that at some point we get fundings from or support from the government. I know there was a time when Bank of Industry was doing something. At some point, they were not doing at all. I don't know what the experience was like, but I think that now that producers are looking, they're a bit more ambitious than they were in the past. We need all the encouragement, because even in the South Africa that we've spoken about, their banks are backing them up, and we don't have those kind of support as we should. We hear, but we don't actually benefit from it, and it's important. It will help entertainment, but this is the only way we can tell our stories. There are so many biopics that people want to actually produce, and so many things, but they are limited because of funding. So far, it's just passionate, ambitious producers who are putting their money where their mouth is and risking it all just because they believe in it, because they don't want the passion to die. And that's where I belong for now. And I hope that at some point that we'll be rewarded for our hard work.
I hope so too, because that's what will make it sustainable.
Yes.
What do you think separated or distinguished your project from other projects out there that at a time when streaming platforms like the Netflix or Amazon Prime are not commissioning and not also, their appetite for our content is not as voracious as it was? Why do you think they still went with you?
Okay, so first and foremost, I think that it has to do with restructuring. There's been so much said about platforms backing out and all of that. I don't think that is the case. It just had to do with restructuring. They are a business, and they are trying to make business decisions. However, they had actually increased their level of selection process. So for you to qualify, it kind of takes a lot. I think they must have the criteria that they are looking out for, and
so like the grading, the quality of the camera, the post-production, the technical expertise, even right down to the cast.
Yes, so the thing is, because we are not, we don't have access to those informations. You just hear, yes, we want to buy it. We want to license it, and you're happy. So I feel that we were able to check all the dots that they wanted, and they felt it was good enough for their platform. And we want to build on this. We don't want to keep the fire burning, and keep giving them what they feel is good enough, and hope that we can maintain this business relationship for as long as possible, by the grace of God.
And congratulations to getting to #1. How did you feel like when the series started doing so well, the feedback started pouring in? I'm sure your team, you'd have had your finger on some of the reasons why you think it has done so well and resonated with audiences.
So I noticed on social media that there's been quite a lot of conversations. Some people saying, oh my God, it's different from the usual. Some will say, oh, why we need to see a season 2. Why this thing die? So many clamors of, oh, Shola was outstanding and all of that. And, when those conversations come up, it kind of draws attention. So people say, okay, what's going on? What's this film about? Let me go and see it. And then when they say, oh, it's really nice. And then people say, oh, I don't understand it. So it's tasking sometimes when you watch it, because we have been able to tell a story the way we felt that internationally stories should be told. Which means that this is a series, it's a puzzle, and you don't solve everything in season 1. So what we are used to in Nigeria is, okay, a season is closed, and then we open it again because we feel the audience wants it. But because it's a build-up, everything is not supposed to be told at once. So you have people who say, oh, the ending was not so nice, but this okay, I think it should have a season 2. So there's been this engagement, this conversation, and what it does, every conversation has happened both on TikTok, on Twitter, has actually stirred that conversation and stirred people to actually go and watch it. And so far, it's been a good one.
And for those who haven't been on TikTok and X and are just hearing about The Covenant for the first time, why should they go and spend hours streaming it on Netflix?
Because I think the more people watch, it remains on top 10. And when you open your app, the first movies you get to see are those that are on top 10. So that's also a push. I think it's just the way the app is configured. So it helps as well. So far it's been I think this is #2 today. Because of the fights for Anthony Joshua, quite a lot of people streamed, and it's doing well. I thank God for that.
And we hope it will continue to do well, remain in that top 10, and hopefully Netflix comes back, renews the deal, and we'll see season 2. So all those cliffhangers will not remain on the cliff. Thank you very much, Vincent Okoko.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. We'll go on a quick break on Robin Minds. Don't go anywhere. In fact, go get your Christmas hat because we're getting right into the Christmas season. Welcome back to Robin Minds. Still in the Christmas season. I hope you have your Christmas hat because later on in the show we're going to be singing, we're going to be getting into that festive mood. But right about now, you'll agree with me that the IJGBs are back. And if you don't know, maybe because you're not in Lagos or the capital city, Abuja, but traffic has doubled, tripled, quadrupled, and they're spending their money, which is great. But for a lot of people coming back, it's a time to reconnect with family, it's a time to experiment, it's a time to get into that dirty December flavor, the culture, the heritage, the music, the parties. And I'm joined by an Afrobeats artist. You've probably heard his single which dropped recently called Radar. He's also into Afrofusion and he's one of the IJGBs, and we're really glad to have him. OG Jonah, welcome to Robin Minds.
Thank you for having me.
So how has it been being back? Like, has it lived up to your expectations, the dirty December? Is the traffic getting to you?
So it's been great being back, and I haven't been back in several years. So, you know, I jumped at the opportunity to come back as an artist. There's a lot of artists and producers that I work with, but not face to face. So it's wonderful to connect with them in person. I did expect more progression. I didn't expect to be at the airport for 4 hours at the Lagos International Airport with no Wi-Fi and the baggage carousel constantly getting stuck, where I had to hop up and help them clear the blockage because the employees weren't clearing the blockage. But it's been a great time. The weather, I'm loving the weather. I'm loving connecting with so many wonderful faces all over.
And why did it take you so long to come back? And why are you just coming back now? Was it the hype? Were you like, look, I need to get back into Nigeria? Or was it just because you wanted to collaborate with our producers here face to face?
So it's a bit of both, and also family. I'm from Canada, that's where I stay. So it's quite a long flight, quite an expensive flight, and it's not something that I'm gonna come for a weekend and leave. So I have to clear at least a month if I'm coming. So that's part of the reason why. As an Afrobeat artist, a lot of these guys, such as Davido, Benson, Odumodu, Ruger, I tour with all of them in North America, and all their managers are like, yo, you need to come back. You need to come back to Nigeria. We got to work back home. So all those factors really pushed me to be like, look, this is the year. I'm going to come back. I cleared a month of my schedule to come back to Nigeria and experience what Dirty December has to offer. And it's been great so far. And I'm going to be going to the village. I'm from Abia, so we'll be going out there to spend Christmas with family as well.
Oh, nice. So apart from the 4 hours you spent with no Wi-Fi and helping a conveyor belt at Murtala Mohammed International Airport, what have been the high points? How have you been? Like, have you been surprised with the progression in other areas, or are there things that you feel like, oh, but by now we should be, you know, leveling up?
So the traffic definitely caught me off guard. I've heard stories of Lagos traffic, but I wasn't expecting it to be such good luck. However, the entertainment and the events are really world class. It's wonderful to see these venues, to see all the infrastructure that goes on and all the teams that go on to put these amazing things together. There's so many beautiful hotels, there's beautiful things to do, there's beautiful beaches. So Nigeria is truly becoming not just a hub of Western Africa, but a hub of the world where people are coming all over and being able to enjoy their time safely and, you know, meet new people, soak in the sun, eat amazing food, dance all day and all night.
and still go to the village to connect with family. So do you feel that Dirty December is more a thing of the diaspora coming to meet with family, to reconnect, or it can truly become this global phenomenon that it's in everyone's calendars, this tourist destination come December, that it even goes beyond Lagos and Abuja to people saying they want to go to Abia for Dirty December?
Amen. So as it said, it did start as us IJGBs starting to come back to see the family in the village, yet spend time in Lagos and Abuja. But if you look on TikTok and Instagram, there's people from all cultures, all different countries who are coming to Nigeria for Dirty December, and they're not Nigerians. They're coming strictly for tourism purposes. They're making itineraries, showing places where to visit when you come to Nigeria, restaurants where to eat, hotels where to stay. So it's becoming a global sensation. And as a Nigerian, I love that. I love seeing our culture spread. But also I'm I am weary of our culture. I want to hold it close to my chest, you know, and gatekeep a few things about it. But it's really a pleasure to see how far Deti December has come.
Now let's talk about the music. You said you were really impressed with the events, the shows, the infrastructure. Any particular concerts you've attended and some that you're looking forward to? Put us on the good stuff, and also let's know about your collaborations that are happening.
So we attended the Ilashe beach party. It was an all-white beach party. It was wonderful. Malvo was there. We also did another Malvo concert. We went to DJ Toon's event. I went to the Benson event as well. And I'm saying we because I'm out here with my sister before I fly out to the village, so she's with me as well. And we're going to be going to the Rema concert. There was also Shali Poppy. So there's so many. And at all these events, too, there's other artists who pop by, such as Poco Lee. It's amazing to see, and a lot of these people that I'm seeing here, as I mentioned, I know them all from when they come to Canada. I run a festival in Canada as well called Afro Switch, so we've booked a lot of them for our festival. We've booked a lot of them for tours and such, so it's great to see them in their home and in our home.
Yeah, yes, this is still home for you. But let's talk about the prices. I mean, I don't know if you've been seeing some of the numbers. You see posts like, oh, $10,000, $11,000 for 9 nights in Nigeria, or people doing braids for 800K. I mean, you have locks. How much are you spending to lock your hair? Do you think that the IJGBs should be blamed for these rising costs, or is this just normal with the festive season?
Like many tourist countries, when tourist season comes, the cost of living increases, which is something that the government and other governing bodies have to work on trying to regulate those prices. Luckily, I haven't experienced a hike in prices. Mind you, A, I don't know the regular prices, but B, I came prepared. I came prepared to haggle and price and barter, so I haven't been seeing those high prices. For example, my hair cost me like $6. So I haven't paid those exorbitant prices that I'm seeing, but I know a lot of people who are coming for Deti December are paying higher prices than normal. And unfortunately, those higher prices do trickle down to the local Lagosians and local Nigerians who now are forced to pay a premium for things that they were receiving for much cheaper only a month ago.
So it's not fair, really.
It's unfortunate,
deal
yes.
with what IJGBs have caused.
We apologize, but we love our country. We love Nigeria, and I definitely want to be and will be coming back more, not just during December, but throughout the year. We have family all over the country. We have connections all over the country. So it's the place that, honestly, my 5-year plan is to be able to spend at least 80% of my year in Nigeria.
And you will just move back, because if you're doing 80%, what are you doing in Canada, really?
Exactly.
So tell us about Radar, your new single that you just dropped, and what you're cooking in the studios with all these artists and producers.
All right. So my song Radar that just dropped on all platforms, it's a love song. It's about how you fall in love with a girl and she falls in love with you, but then a couple days or some time goes by and the love's not there on one side or the other, and then some more time comes back and the love comes back. So it's kind of an on and off love song. I'm currently working on my album called The Heartless Romantic, and they're all love songs. Going to be 15 love songs, all Afro beats and Afro fusion, where I'm working with producers here such as Viquine Beats, working with a lot of people in the industry in Lagos and in Nigeria, because we need to showcase to the world what we have going on, and also because as an artist and as someone who travels a lot, I meet a lot of people. We've all, have love stories to tell, and a lot of my fans are wanting to hear more of my love stories. So this is really a vulnerable album that I'm working on, and I'm excited to share it with everybody.
And with this Deti December season, you mentioned you're going back to the village.
Yes.
Is it just purely family, or do you also have like an itinerary that you've look, I need to go to this place, I need to go to that place? And what are your expectations going back to the village after being away for so long?
So going back to the village is purely to see family. Lagos and Abuja is where I'm having an itinerary, doing a lot of activities, but family time is very important to me. My dad has 7 siblings. My mom has 9 siblings.
Wow, that's a huge family.
Huge family. They all have kids. A lot of their kids have kids. So we have a massive family. So spending quality time is very important to me. So I'm really looking forward to seeing everybody. I'm expecting to eat great home-cooked meals. I'm expecting to be able to be in the compound with everybody and see faces that I haven't seen in person in years, because we talk on FaceTime, but it's not the same as face-to-face interactions.
You know, throughout this conversation, you've been saying the good food. I'm going to eat food in the village, the home-cooked food. I've enjoyed the food. So when you're in Canada, what food do you really miss? That you don't get it like the way you have it in Nigeria?
So you'd be surprised. There's a lot of Nigerians in Canada and a lot of Nigerian caterers in Canada that cook authentic Nigerian meals. So I wouldn't say anything that I'm missing. The biggest thing, though, is suya. Because of how cold it is, it's hard to find good suya in Canada, that roadside suya.
Yes.
As soon as we got out of the airport, we stopped at a suya spot. So that's the main food that I miss is suya, and I love good suya.
I also love grilled fish. You should also check, yes, with the pepper and, you know, catfish, tilapia, croaker, whatever your fish of choice is. Now, with Dirty December, like, there are all these great things you're saying, but where do you think, coming from Canada, like, the government can come in so that it becomes this major revenue earner and people don't just get discouraged by, you know, what happened at the airport, like the infrastructure? Where do you think government can come in to make this even bigger and better?
I think the government can come in and increase Dirty December by placing regulations on certain pricing, on ensuring that certain infrastructures can handle the influx of tourists, because when people come as a tourist, they don't want to be waiting in traffic, and the local Nigerians also don't want to be waiting in traffic. The tourists don't want to be paying higher prices just because they're tourists, and the local Nigerians don't want to be paying higher prices because of the tourists as well. So I think the government can enact a lot of regulations, and I feel like people who have a lot of platforms and eyes on them, such as some big artists, big influencers, etc., can also use their platform to bring attention. To speak up, because that's the thing. Even the airport situation, a lot of our favorite artists and influencers, they don't speak on these issues because they don't face these issues. They fly in private jets, they drive in military convoys, so they're not seeing what the everyday person such as you and I are experiencing.
Well, you and I were the everyday people. You are the artists from Obodo abroad. Now, I'm going to put you on the spot. You know, I've been saying, oh, at the festive season, I have my hat on. So give us some kind of Christmas fusion, Afrobeat. It could be like your favorite carol with your own spin on it. Yeah,
so,
wow us.
What I saw was on the radio. It was the 12 days of Christmas. It said, on the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 12 suya shawarmas, 11 obono soups, 10 agusis, 9 pounded yam, and a partridge in a pear tree.
Wait, you skipped 8 to 1? We want another performance, your own. Give us some Christmas, you know. I don't know if you want to drop a line or two or just your spin.
What I can say is that we're out here, Dirty December, living our best lives, eating the best food in the world, around the best people in the world. Nigeria, this is home. Although there's no snow, so it feels a little different than Christmas back in Canada, it feels more Christmas than ever, being around family, friends, the culture, coming back and tapping in with the source, because being in the diaspora is amazing, but you have to come back. We have to come back, and we really need to be rejuvenated and recharged here at home, and also bring our energy back here and help out people as much as we can out here. So it's truly a blessing to be back here for Christmas.
On that note, we should make you a Dirty December ambassador, right? So the next time you're coming with friends, you're coming with colleagues, you're like, we're coming to spend that Canadian dollars here in Nigeria.
Amen.
and do you get people like, bros, anything for the guys, anything for the girls? Once they just see that you're...
Every day, everywhere we go, from the airport, the customs officer asking if I brought him a Christmas gift, to everywhere we go, at the restaurant, at the clubs, at the events, at the market, everywhere. And I'm just giving out. I'm the kind of person, I'm like, I love to give. And my sister's like, you need to, give, but give within reason. But I'm like, hey, it's okay, if we could come back and help people out and put a smile on their face, and it doesn't affect us in the way that it may affect them, why not? So I truly love it. It is a lot. I'll mind you, even the police will stop you, and the police asking for bribes is unique, because in Canada, if you bribe a police officer, they'll arrest you. Versus here, the police want you to bribe them. So it's definitely a different experience, but it's part of the Nigerian culture, and it's something that won't go away. But once again, it's something that if the government and people with platforms bring attention to it and set regulations, we can truly get rid of certain things of that nature and have a true rule of law where everyone is treated equally, no matter where you're from and no matter how much money you have, so that we can all live in harmony and peace.
So you're a bit of the Father Christmas, Santa Claus, going around giving gifts. Now, beyond people coming back to Nigeria, what other ways can the diaspora stay connected? What other ways can the diaspora also help, in terms of skills, sending money back, or even just sharing, experiences?
So as a creative, I do my best to find other creatives who are Nigerian and ideally in Nigeria. As an artist, my songs, they need cover art. My cover artist, graphic designer is in Nigeria. The producers I work with, they're in Nigeria or they're Nigerian. So what we can do in the diaspora to really help uplift the economy of Nigeria is find other retail aspects and outlets by Nigerians who are in Nigeria to patronize them. My sister, she loves fashion. She's always getting new cultural wares. She only gets them from people in Nigeria. She'll find the best ones on TikTok or Instagram and reach out to them and send them the money, and then they ship it to her where she is in Florida. So we just have to keep patronizing Nigerian vendors.
And the more you patronize us, the more, the economy gets better and the infrastructure gets built. So we say thank you. Keep coming back, and all the best with your collaborations and the music you're cooking.
Thank you.
Thank you, OG Jonah. God bless you too. We'll now go on a quick break on Rubbing Minds. Don't go anywhere. We close this segment with singing, with laughing. So the last segment of today's show is dedicated to our Christmas edition. That's why I have the hat on, and I hope you watching at home, you have your own hat on and you're ready to laugh, you're ready to sing and get into the festive season. So right about now, I'm going to be introducing our amazing comedian in the house. I've told you that he has to make us laugh. So Fejiro Mu, better known as Fage. If you don't laugh, if you don't make me laugh, just know that one. You are not allowed to stand up and tickle me. And then when it comes to the singing, we have the amazing singer-songwriter. He's a vocal coach. He's a recording artist. He's the first runner-up of Nigerian Idol, Raymond. So, you have to do some runs like this. That means I'll go back to the holy night and I'll be like, yes, if you don't, then...
If I don't, I will stand up and run.
Rips and run.
Rips and run. All right, I'll start with you, Fage. Let's go back to our childhood, Christmas. Tell me a funny moment, an experience, or something that you look back with nostalgia and how I wish that, I could go back.
So I think what I miss the most is, now that I'm older, apart from the fact that everything's expensive, I missed when Christmas I didn't have to spend, when it was not my responsibility.
As you were eating other people's money.
Yes, that's what I miss the most.
Hey.
When Bonnie M is playing in the background, another person is bringing food. No, you are not the one providing the food. When Christmas was still Christmas, not dirty December. That's what I miss the most.
You see that thing you said about food? I saw this thing on Instagram, and they're Thursday is the day, and it put this picture of a tray of food, and the caption was, "My mommy said I should give you this." Now check it. Well, now the mommy.
So I'm going to the village. You have kids. Everybody dresses up in nice outfits. Then you start going from house to house. I didn't go to house to house, but kids will come to your house, and then you have to give them something. And now nobody does that in the city because everybody's afraid. We're all living in estates, so there are no kids going to anybody's house. It's not fun anymore. It's not the same.
Raymond, would you agree, or is there something in your childhood that you wish you could bring back now?
I mean, I agree with him because I used to go from house to house at the time, so it was an experience that I had, right? You go to somewhere and say Happy Christmas, and they give you money, give you gifts, and you're excited. You can wear your oversized clothes and go from one place to another.
An eyeglass.
Yeah, that glass is very important.
And then you must make your Christmas hair and have your Christmas clothes. Christmas
It was so much fun at the time. You make a lot of money as a child as well during Christmas. Just by saying Merry Christmas. Now you say Merry Christmas and they thank you.
I wish you the same.
Then why people should clock it? They should clock it that there are some of these things we need to bring back. Maybe as parents too, or as adults, we can institute these things even within the gated estates, and find ways to bring back these traditions. Now, you spoke about spending. So, are you spending any money this dirty December? Are you supporting your fellow comedians? Are you doing show? Like, what is your own dirty December plan?
My own plan for this December is to make money. Maybe people have returned. People that have come back, they have changed their dollars and pounds to naira. I want to collect it and hold it to pay tax next year.
Hey,
that's
God,
my
this
plan.
tax, so
That's my plan.
Let's leave January 1 for January. Let's enjoy ourselves.
But let me just collect the money from them. I don't plan on spending this December. It's a trap.
Aka gum. Hey,
So let me collect.
gum.
That's what I people spend, and I'm collecting the money. That's my plan.
I mean, if you're in Nigeria and you're in Lagos, you must spend money. There's no way, especially as an artist. This period, you're going to have to support other artists, And so I'm spending, but I'm also spending with sense because tax is next year.
No way tax. January has 60 days.
With these few points of mine, you are supporting the motion not to spend. You are saying we should spend.
I
All
mean,
of you have agreed that there's tax in January.
There's tax in January. Spend some money.
Let us sing. Let us cut cake. Let's forget about the tax. Let's get into the season of the festivity.
Fair point.
Yes. So, you're going to razzle and dazzle us. Has he made you laugh? Should he crack a Christmas joke for you, or do you want to sing first?
It should make us laugh. The season is a joyful season. Let's laugh.
30 seconds. Start now.
Wow, that's a lot of pressure, but no problem. I don't know. Everybody has like Christmas memories, but I think one thing I always remember is Father Christmas. Most schools will get Father Christmas, but my problem is, why are you using an Introtech teacher for Father Christmas? Is a teacher nobody likes in the first place. I can tell that this is Mr. Abiodun. I can tell. I can see that you are the one.
So the Father Christmas was not Christmas.
It's not giving Christmas. It's not.
Glasses,
I can see beneath this. I know you flogged me yesterday. I know who you are.
How am I supposed to forget that?
But actually, my best Father Christmas was some years ago. No, actually,
let me just jump right in because we need to get the cake and we're going to get to sing it. But why do you have to cast Mr. Abiodun out like that?
He was not a very nice man.
He has a problem with Mr. Abiodun.
Mr. Abiodun, wherever you are, maybe you should not try Father Christmas
Not do Father
again.
Christmas.
Please, let's get our Christmas cake so we can cut. Do you know how to sing O Holy Night? Phage.
Is the singer?
No, sing the first line of O Holy Night in a comedic voice.
I can sing normally.
Oh, okay. Okay, so are we getting a duet or something?
No,
Okay,
let the professionals do. Oh, holy night.
Maybe
the stars are brightly shining.
Maybe you should just talk, not sing.
Exactly.
Crack joke. Don't quit your day job quite yet. Rebu, the mic is all yours. Oh. Please bring our cake. Yes. Father Christmas. This is not Mr. Abiodun.
It's not.
This is our able producer. Say hello to the camera. Hey, working behind the scenes with our senior producer Otumba Sheon. They are making sure that we're having a great show. Thank you, Otumba. Thank you, Victor. This cake is very sweet and it's looking very nice. So we'll cut it, but let us sing first.
Okay. Oh, holy night.
Oh, holy night.
Oh, holy night. The stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the word heard his voice. A thrill of hope, a weary world rejoice on the plain. A new and glorious morn, fall on your knees. Oh, hear the angels' voices. Oh, night, the vine. Oh, when Christ was born. Oh, night divine, oh, night divine.
See, you just enjoyed free concerts
telling you.
without paying one
I'm not
kobo.
going for any concert again.
So let's do
I'm
encore. Let's have another one. We have done the holy night. Maybe we should do the silent night.
Okay. Let's see. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round young virgin mother and child, only infants so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace.
Woo! Okay.
Thank you.
I think we can still squeeze in another song and maybe one or two more. And maybe this time we'll join along. Maybe you could do Joy to the World and we can finish up with We Wish You a Merry Christmas. I know everyone can sing that. So we'll let you do Joy to the World and we'll wish everyone.
Let every heart prepare him, and heaven and nation sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing.
Woo!
Now we can sing maybe a wish.
I feel like that one we did not get enough. Like you just whet our appetite. We need more joy to the world. So let's have it again. And maybe you even give us verse 2.
Oh, okay.
Then we can wish everyone a Merry
Fair enough. I can do that.
All right.
Oh, didn't on call.
Yes. Sing Joy to the World.
Okay.
Okay.
Joy to the world, the Lord He is come. Let earth receive a King. Let every heart prepare Him room. And heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. Joy to the world, the Savior reigns. Let men then sing the songs, while fields and floods, rock hills and plains, repeat the sound and joy, repeat the sound and joy, repeat the sound and joy.
Woo! Now that was world class.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, we know. That was amazing.
Thank you.
So I'll let Phage finish his the story he was telling us, and then we can now see good issue.
Then say my favorite Christmas memory was so Polo Club Port Harcourt. They threw the biggest parties in Port Harcourt for Christmas, and then one year they decided to get a Caucasian man, white man, to be Father Christmas.
Like real Oyibo?
Yes. And they brought him in a helicopter.
Wow.
Like, so they brought the children out, the helicopter landed, Father Christmas came. It was epic. Like, after seeing that, imagine I'm going to Mr. Abiodun. No.
Because Mr. Abiodun flogged you.
Regardless.
Or is it that
problem with
Mr.
Mr.
Abiodun's stomach was not big enough?
No, that's the thing. That's the only thing that I had similar to Father. He didn't have to put cloth.
So
Like, he had the facility to be Father Christmas. But beyond that. But I think that's my favorite Christmas memory. After that, I can't think of anything else that comes closer.
Okay.
Nothing tops that.
Nothing tops that. What about you? What's your favorite Christmas memory?
Mine has to do with food. I like food,
so you can smell the aroma of Christmas.
I can from
the
the
difference
from the
is
gates.
now you're the one buying the chicken. That's the only difference. You're the one buying
Exactly.
the
Actually,
chicken.
then I would anticipate Christmas and I'm excited because I'm the last child in my house. So my brothers, they would kill the chicken. They would do all of those things. Me, I'm just crossing my leg and just waiting for my share of the food, to just come, and the aroma is everywhere. But now I have to, they send the bill to me now because I'm an adult. I don't like that
At least you're not the one killing the chicken.
Now we don't have to do it. You just do it in the market. You pay for it. Money, but the fact that I have to spend that money is the...
Sure. All these people, akagom. This is the season of giving.
So, other people should give us.
Adulthood is not easy.
Okay, beyond the tax, what are your expectations for 2026?
I honestly think it will be a fantastic year.
Amen.
I know it will be a fantastic year for Nigeria as a country. For myself.
Sage, yes,
so let me start from the
leave
general.
our Nigeria
for
alone.
the country, Nigeria will be fantastic. But for me, as a person, I know that with how this year has gone, I can only expect that next year will be better. So I'll probably work a lot more.
More shows. Amen.
More gigs. I'm also looking forward to recording my second comedy special next year. So.
We wish you all the best with that. Are you quickly, Revu?
Yeah, for me, more music. I've been in the studio. This has been a fantastic year for me, as a matter of fact. I've done amazing shows, well-paying shows. I've also had some songs recorded that I'll be putting out in January. And I'm really hopeful. I'm excited for what's coming because this year has been great. Next year can only be better than what we have this year.
Okay, I wish you all the best. Time won't permit me to say my own, but bigger and better in Jesus' name, amen. I would like to invite OG back so that we can cut our cake and sing "We Wish You a Merry Christmas." And yes, so don't stand up, but we'll all put our hands and maybe count us in. We wish you a Merry Christmas, and then when it gets to the end, we'll now cut the cake. So.
Okay, so we do it there. So 1, 2, 3. That's the key. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Hip hip hip!
Hooray!
Okay.
Won't you give us good tidings we bring?
Oh, you already giving it to us. Okay.
My King.
Okay.
Oh, good tidings for Christmas.
Okay.
And a Happy New Year. And on that note, we'll wish you all a Merry Christmas and a happy 2026. My name is Isabella Adediji. Thank you for joining us. Follow the conversation online using the hashtag RobbieMinds. And let's get to cutting the cake. Okay. Bye.
Bye.